Today, I'm gonna build an unconventional Lego airport scene. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna build something for Nerdvember, which is the yearly November contest organized by Brick Nerd. I mentioned about it in my This Week in Bricks episode. So the theme of this year competition is vacation holiday. And when I go on holiday, when I go on vacation, is always with family. So I thought that could be the idea where to start my build. So here I have more or less how the mascot of Brick Nerd look like. This has to be the, let's say, the centerpiece of this mock, of this submission. So I decided to make it look like he's going on a trip. So the first thing I did was to add some legs. I'm here using these feet from the Mario lineup. I'm going to connect this at the bottom so we can have the character stand a little bit taller. And then I'm going to give him some arms. So I added some Technic brick over there, and I'm gonna give him this a little bit like vintage style luggage that I is not perfect, but again, I like many my mocks, I don't have all the parts that I need that match the right shape, so I have to work around a little bit to make it look like it makes sense. But anyway, we have this dark orange and white pattern with the gray for the zip in the center. So I think it kind of works. And then I'm gonna add another arm on the other side with some airplane ticket. This is a airplane ticket that come from a very nice little set, which is this luggage set that has a couple of very interesting pieces. A fine little build. But you will see in a moment that there is another very interesting part. So, of course, if I have this, then I need to build a partner of this character. So I have, assuming that this is a male version, I'm gonna build a female version. I decided to go with a different color scheme. So this was in red and this one was in yellow. I changed the color of the glasses to dark red. Again, not a particular choice because of match of colors, but just because those are the parts that I have available, because I wanted to have a little bit of a different shape of glasses, a little bit skinnier, a little bit smaller on the side. So for the to make it recognize that this is a female character other than the different shape of glasses, that not necessarily means that this is a female character, I decided to give a skirt, and then here we have as well the legs, like for the from the Mario lineup, and then I added a pair of shoes because I thought it was weird that then these would be the same color, the same skin color. So that one might look like shoes and pants, while here then I added some sandals, and then I have this big cone piece to make it look like a skirt. So here we have this couple that is going on a trip, and here as well I'm gonna add some arms. So over here I have this one like so, and on the other side we have another part coming from that luggage set, which is this passport, this Lego passport, which I think is very, very cool. Is also the same color scheme as the glasses, so it kind of work. And then I wanted to give a luggage to this one as well. I decided to make it more look like an handbag. I'm using this interesting circular part. I didn't manage to center it again because of the parts that I available in my inventory, but it still kind of works because I'm just gonna put it there and it will look like she's actually carrying the bag on the shoulder. So here is the two main characters, but if you notice here, I actually have three passports because I say I want to go as a family, so it's not just with my partner, but I want to, I mean, not me. This this couple is also bringing their kid. So here I have a little, a smaller version in orange because I thought if we have yellow and red, it makes sense that this would be in orange. Here I already added one arm on which I added a printed Duplo, sorry, a sticker with a Duplo set. So they bought a gift for this boy on vacation or girl, I don't know. This one doesn't have any particular feature. Anyway, again, the same legs as before. Another arm over here where it's carrying a little luggage, which I think is fitting. So even the smaller in the family is carrying some luggage. I decided to give a little hat. So it's a bit mixed here. So it could be a boy, it could be a girl, I don't know. And then I decided to add some glasses to this one as well. And this briquette one came in handy. So these I think are just perfect. I have the rounded one also, but I think this square one looks a little bit better. Now that I have this family on vacation, I had to build like something around them. I want to show you also some footage maybe from my members only vlog that was carrying on for a couple of weeks, because I was actually on an holiday while building this. So I didn't have actually much time to build this, but I managed to create something sort of believable. So I want them to put them in the airport. I think that's the setting that would make more sense. Now let me get the big piece in. So here basically I'm using a half base plate that I extended a little bit on the side to create a sort of airport hall. Initially I have a straight wall going up, then I realized that maybe with some hinges, if I tilted a little bit, it would make for a more interesting curve shape. Also because I'm using some sort of glasses, glass panels here, curve panels, to make it look like this window then curve on top, so that we have a little bit of a viewing point on the outside. This is basically the base structure. So I have some basic panels going up, and then I have some rounded one at the bottom, and then I have some modified bricks here with some jumpers and some additional tiles to then go and add a little bit of basic texture. And it was a bit difficult for me to build at this scale because this is much bigger than minifigure scale. So I don't have enough parts to build a full wall like this with regular parts. So I need to find this kind of big parts and making sure that I have enough of. For example, you can see that I couldn't go with this pattern all the way because this is the only one that I have. And I also couldn't go with this pattern all the way because I only have two of those. So I kind of mix them together to make it work. Also, if we look around it, you can see a little bit the back side of this that is not much to see, except this micro scale airplane that I connect with a bar over here. And I thought it would be nice to have a bit of force perspective of an airplane at the back. Actually, I have a bigger version here. I was trying to build something a little bit bigger to go here, but again, I didn't have the right parts to make it look believable and too squarish and get the proportion right. So I decided to actually scale down and go to even more smaller. I added some roller skate here to add the kind of engines here to the wings, and I think it kind of works, especially if it's far in the background and you don't look at it too closely. I think the effect is pretty good. Now here I wanted to add a little bit of something different, a little bit because I needed a bigger shot to fit the characters, and also to make the scene a little bit more interesting than just a boring wall. So I added this kind of structure over here. So let me push it in and then I will explain you what I have over here. So the idea came because of these three big parts that come from the train station the city train station that I built recently. A very nice city set, by the way. And I thought they had nice, interesting texture part that I can add here on the side. So initially this was something like this, straight up. I think it was a little bit boring. So then when I pushed this back, I had to add a little bit of extra wall here to fill up that gap that I think it works. This supposed to maybe be like an elevator, even though then it looked very odd when you place this such a big characters here. But anyway, once I put the character, that part is actually, the lower part is not going to be seen much. I think we can put the character and then add the details later on. So what we have here is the character going on their trip. We can add the smaller one here at the front. And now I can add the details. So over here I wanted to add some sort of sticker to fill up that blank wall. This is a city tour sticker, again from the same train station. Then I have a big sort of trash bin over here on the side, because in the airport then we need to throw the water and snacks or whatever. And here we have a recycling sign. The color doesn't match, but again, it's the only one that I have in my collection. Then I have a clock here on top because you need to be able to see the time. For a while I was thinking also if I should have a kind of arrival destination board, but I just didn't have the right parts for that. I built also a couple of sort of benches that you can have as waiting area all around the airport. And then I also build a very basic planter with the part that is the top of that, added some technique curve piece, and then this bush, and I think it looks quite well. Give a little bit of a contrast. It match well the color scheme, and is the right proportion also compare, I think, to this big character. Then the last thing I did, I wanted to add something else in the background, so I create a little bit of a micro scale control tower, designed a little bit inspired by the one here in Singapore at Changi Airport. Not too happy about the tower, but it still makes sense anyway. It's gonna be in the background. It's gonna be something like that. I had to regulate a little bit. Now it's a little bit short. Maybe I should have make it slightly taller for the video, but for the moment when I took the picture, it kind of worked. And also when I took the picture, then I decided to remove all the background, editing it, so that I have a, let's say, white background all around this build with just the blue sky behind the glasses, and it makes for a nice effect, even though of course my editing skills are not that good. Are very basic, also because I don't have as much time as I want to put into it. Anyway, this was my submission for this year November. It was a nice, fun little build, so I'd recommend you to go and check it out and see if you want to submit something to the contest. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe go and check out one of my previous videos, like when I did the alternate version of the Lego City train station. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.